an hour and a half later or so. They never turned up. I had the most uncomfortable night. I had to sleep on basically a bench, carry mat on the bench, sleeping bag, and I hardly got any sleep. So I've done about 100 miles today, and I've just pitched tent. It's actually only 6:45 at night, but I'm fairly tired. What I want to do is get a very good sleep and get up early in the morning and basically do at least another 100 miles tomorrow, if not more, because I want to get to Borgarnes by Friday evening at the very latest, because there's a problem with buses and stuff. Very tiring work on the bike. Also got attacked by I think they were Arctic terns. They were pecking at my head, and it's just a very wild place. This is a titanic coastline which just takes ages to get round. But once I hit the main road to Borgarnes, which is still a very long road, it's fairly straight, thankfully. So I'm hoping that I'll knock it off in the next couple of days. That's my report. Good night.
Now on my own and beginning to suffer the effects of saddle soreness, I decided to press onwards to the finish. Kenny and Graham had evidently fallen behind, though I couldn't guess how far behind. Nevertheless, the weather was very warm and pleasant, so I wasn't too disappointed, despite the loneliness. I was now past the most rugged terrain of the West Fjords and heading southwards. In the distance I could see the northwest corner of Iceland and the top of the Dranga Glacier.
Hello there. Day 8, I'm being buzzed by flies here. I'm on the top of a kind of hill, plateau. I think it's the last serious hill before we get back. I'm still on my own. The others, I don't know where they are. I bunked down early last night, as I said, in the hope that they might turn up maybe 2-3 hours later. They never turned up, so I presume they're well behind now. I'm heading into Holmsvik. It's been a great day, very sunny, lovely really, but these flies have just been bugging me all the way up this hill. It's horrible.
Although the landscape looked cold, the air was close and balmy. Iceland, like anywhere else, is experiencing the effects of global warming. Not so long ago, even this area would have been covered in snow during the summer. It was as close as I'd ever been to the Arctic Circle, some 40 kilometres away, only it didn't feel remotely Arctic at all. As I laid my weary head down to rest after yet another day's demanding cycle, I dreamt once again of Maggie's. I met with Fiona McRae, the centre's fundraiser. Fiona's job is to ensure that Maggie's Highland continues to operate as normal. It's a hard and difficult task. The main question I had to ask is why people should give money to Maggie's Highland.
To hear.
Yeah.
I think a lot of big attraction for giving money to Maggie's here is that the money that's raised here stays in the Highlands. We're not raising money for Glasgow, Edinburgh or for down south. So that's quite a good attraction. With the centre now being open and people using it, it also has a knock-on effect. People go out there, they've been in, they've used the services, they go out and talk about what Maggie's done and how it's helped them. And then when people are thinking about doing something for charity, that Maggie's is in their mind. So it's a huge help having the centre open. And getting people in also to see the centre and just talk about what the services that we offer. Because statistics are now that 1 in 3 are going to get cancer. So it's kind of
Quite harsh.
Yeah. And somewhere along the line, you know, most people are going to need it at some stage, whether they are a person with cancer or their family, friends, or you know, everyone knows, well, most people know someone that's been affected by cancer as well.
Fiona was right. The vast majority of people are either directly or indirectly affected by cancer sometime in their lives. Both my parents and my sister have died from cancer in recent years, and the time may come when I myself may personally benefit from a place like Maggie's. And the time may come when you will too.
But it's the kind of thing that needs constant
Yeah, it needs it.
input.
Yeah, we don't get any statutory money, so we have to raise everything through fundraising.
Yeah, but do you think some people might, you know, there's fundraising activities going on all the time for different charities. How do you keep people, you know, giving? It's because people get weary of things, you know. And
I think it's always trying to think of, you know, something new. I mean, it's like sponsored things. There's loads of sponsored things, and if you can think up something different and you're sponsored, like doing the Friday nights, something different, isn't it? It's not your normal sort of sponsored walk around Inverness or something.
if you could sum up Maggie's, how would you sum it up in this sort of 3 words?
Somewhere homely. Well, what was the thing that was quite nice is, sort of a few words, but a lady wrote on a sort of form, a questionnaire form, and she wrote it was a place just to be. And I think that was quite, sort of Maggie's up quite nice. It's a place just for people just to come and be whatever they want. But it's like homely, it's calm. I don't know, it's just...
It works well,
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
It fulfills purpose for what it was set up for.
Yeah.
From the outside, Maggie's Island itself almost demands an answer from passers-by. In many respects, it's an unusual, sometimes controversial building. That is no accident. If it solicits a response, it works. My last question to Fiona was this: why is it so difficult to raise funds for Maggie's? I probably knew the answer to this already. I just wanted to hear someone else say it.
Just trying to get things organised and trying to tie in, you know, sort of local corporates up here, local companies.
Yeah, I've written to a few local corporates and not had any reply. Do you find them quite difficult to get them to reply? Yeah, why do you think that is? Just because they're so impersonal?
Yeah, and again, it's getting the right person, isn't it? You write the letter and you write it to the chief, or you know, the head person, and sometimes they may never see it. I don't know. You know what? Maybe
a secretary or something.
And then you make it, if you get it to the secretary where you know, they've had some experience at Maggie's, or somewhere along the line someone recognises the name. It's sometimes it's luck just getting the person that thinks, oh, Maggie's, oh, my friend used that, or oh yeah, I know somebody who used that, and that's a good charity. And we are very new. Maggie's in Inverness has only been open for just over a year, so it's still a very new charity. And Maggie's in the Hole's only going for 10 years. So we're all still very, very new up here.
Do you think that's because people might not understand what it's about? I mean, it's not a hospice, and it's not a hospital, or it's not a kind of one of the more obvious kind of charities. Like, you know.
Finally, I found myself in the last leg of this incredible Icelandic journey. Now smelling like a skunk with particularly bad BO, and sporting a swagger that would have put John Wayne to shame, I finally reached Iceland's main circular road, with only 100 kilometres to go.